So we don't take our kids to the theatre enough. We don't expose them to theatre enough. Schools don't give it any priority anymore. So it's very difficult to bring them in. Whereas in Marathi theatre, the entire family goes.
Regional theatre, let's take Mumbai for instance. Gujrati theatre, Marathi theatre in Mumbai. From what I hear and have every, reason to believe, is doing very well.
It's always done well.
Correct.
Always. From when we were,
Correct. Right?
Even before our generation, it's been doing well.
Sure, and continues to, and that's the key, right?
Yeah.
So what is it about regional theatre, if I can call them that?
Well, first of all, at least in Marathi, from what I know, it's really appealing to the common denominator, because you will have a rickshawala who will put his rickshaw, park his rickshaw and go in and watch a play, and in the same audience will be a middle class, upper middle class family also watching the play. It's also exposure, right? For in Marathi theatre, it's something that families do. They go to watch plays, right? In a home where everyone reads, you're likely that the kids will also read. I think it's the same thing. Look at, Brian, in terms of when you do the zonals, right? You're watching, a little child is watching his parents sing. You're singing at home. You're playing the piano at home. So music is part of the family. It's just, it just is. It's something you grow up with. And invariably, you will excel at that. So we don't take our kids to the theatre enough. We don't expose them to theatre enough. Schools don't give it any priority anymore. So it's very difficult to bring them in. Whereas in Marathi theatre, the entire family goes. They actually follow actors who are stage actors. They don't have any film lives, right? Mm-hmm. Even in English today, they're very few. In our, when like people like Hosi Vasunya, you followed them when we were young. You would go and watch every play that he did. You would watch every Pearl Padamsi play, regardless of what it was. There are fewer, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but like Rajat, myself, we are still able to bring in an audience based only on our theatre careers. Now you need the star who's done something in OTT or done a film. All that is required to draw them in. But of course, we were lucky in the 90s. We didn't have any of this to distract people from coming. On the weekend, what did people do? They went to watch a play and then they went out for dinner. It was just a thing that everybody did.
It was an accepted part of the cultural kind of flavor.
Correct. But at the same time, one more thing which I feel is that we earned our place there, which I think now has become much easier. For example, even at a Prithvi theatre, when we were young, we didn't just get the theatre to perform in. Someone from Prithvi came to our rehearsal or show, I can't remember, and watched The Diary of Anne Frank and felt, yes, we are of sufficient quality to be brought onto the Prithvi stage, right? So we felt we had earned that. Now, you can book a space and you're on, you can... That sort of rigor and discipline and desire to be the best that you can be
why aren't
seems
people
to be less.